What is the slope of the tangent line to the graph of this? So remember that slope of a tangent line is equal to the derivative. So we're trying to find the derivative of this function at x equals 1. So you'll notice that I have some x's on top, I have some x's on bottom, which means that I need to use the quotient rule because I have a function divided by a function of x. So I have my u and my v. The top is equal to ln of x, the bottom is equal to 1 minus ln of x. The derivative of the top is equal to 1 over x, because that's the derivative of ln, and the derivative of the bottom is equal to negative 1 over x, because that's the derivative of 1 minus ln of x. So again, save ourselves some time. I'm going to actually just plug in 1 right now, because it's easier to do that than writing out all of this crazy mess. So if I plug in 1, I get ln of 1. So this is just something that you need to know like that. Like, no questions asked, you just know exactly what ln of 1 is as soon as you see it. In case you're not sure, you need to know that the parent function, the ln of x, has a vertical asymptote on the y-axis, and it goes through the point 1, 0. So when you plug in 1 into the natural log function, you get 0. Again, that's just something you need to know like the back of your hand, second nature kind of thing. So you are not allowed to have any qualms about that. As soon as you see ln of 1, the first thing your brain thinks of is 0, and you go straight to thinking about 0. So I'm going to say that ln of 1 is equal to 0. 1 over 1 is equal to 1. 1 minus ln of 1 would be 1 minus 0. So 1 minus 0 equals 1. And 1 over negative 1, so that would be negative 1. So again, quotient rule, because this is quotient rule, we're going to multiply backwards first, and that one you definitely have to do backwards first. So we have 1 times 1, so 1 times 1 gives me 1. Then I'm going to multiply forwards. So that's minus, because quotient rule is minus, 0 times negative 1, which is just 0. And that's all divided by the bottom squared, and the bottom is equal to 1, so that's all divided by 1 squared. So we essentially have 1 divided by 1, which is 1. So my answer choice is C.